What's going on, everyone? This is another review of the Retro Reps channel. This is the Presto from the collab with Off-White, and it is a fantastic shoe. I just reviewed that's the tag. I just reviewed the black and white version, and so I love that shoe so much that I went out and picked this one up. The seller is fantastic. It's now fashion. As you can see, it comes with the extra set of laces, orange, to match the little tag. I think that's a little bit much. And then this is the that iconic tag. If you want to add that to your sneaker, I sometimes do. I sometimes don't. When it comes to Off-White, depends on the shoe, but that comes. It's great. I think sort of rep. And, we'll just do a quick review of the shoe. I got this shoe, and I think it's one of the most comfortable shoes. The other one the black and white one, and this is the same, is so comfortable that I would put it up against any shoe out there. So I just think that when you're taking a look at the price of a Miro 5, and the price of those are $160 at retail, and you take a look at the cost of something like this through the seller. Again, it's now fashion, and the cost is 120ish, 130ish. I think it's a fantastic price point, especially for this shoe. The resale on this is about $1,200 right now off of StockX, and I promise you, with the quality of this shoe, there is nothing that anyone would ever be able to tell, especially on foot, unless they are some type of, authenticator. And even the authenticators, these shoes are getting by. So I'm going to take it back a little bit. And if you could see, this is, most people don't realize it, but this is a little bit patterned. So it's got a little roughness to it. I'll sort of move it closer to the camera so you can get a close-up look of it. It's not exactly white. Obviously, the white tag up here, that's white, so it's more of an off-white. You can see they do a great job of the Nike swoosh being raised. I know that that's an issue that sometimes people used to complain about on the bad versions of it. Of course, this is just your typical running sole of the shoe. Midsole looks perfect. And then, this thing, obviously the air tag is on. It's great. There's a little Velcro strap, so if you want to tighten that up a little bit, you obviously just tighten it up, and there you go. It comes with these little tags which say, made in China. So these are the original tags that are on the shoe. I got to obviously cut those off, but I wanted to get this review out quickly even before I wore it. As you can see, it has the traditional shoelaces on the shoelaces that the Off-White shoes are famous for having. It has the exposed tongue, which is really cool. That's not on the normal Presto. And so it's got that sort of deconstructed or industrial look. And then if you take a look at the top, it's got that the patterns or the splits in the material that are there. I'll do a close-up of the shoe so you can see it. And again, this shoe I think is just outstanding. The plastic looks fantastic. I've taken a look and scoped these out in the reseller shops, and I promise you, unless you're some type of shoe authenticator, you're not going to ever be able to tell the difference. Give a little close-up of the Nike, sort of the Nike tag, which is sewed onto the side, and there's the red stitching. You can see it's on point. And so again, this guys, I'm just so excited that I got these shoes. They're great. They're comfortable. For the price point, it's amazing. No one in the world is going to know. And again, with the resale, the ridiculous prices of the resale market, these are a great alternative. I'm not telling you to buy it. For those people who want to spend the money on these sneakers and have them as a collector's piece and an authentic, I totally get that. That's great. I have a tremendous number of sneakers. In fact, I have the Chicago Lost and Founds I'm wearing right now. They cost like $350 off of StockX. Great shoes. I'm happy I purchased them. They're real, but I don't ever treat these shoes any differently than I treat the real ones. And so to me, once you get these shoes, they are just as real and valuable as any other, and it's just something that you're wearing. So I'll do a quick tour of the entire shoe. You can see the top of it. Again, I showed you the shoelaces come pre-tied. There is the Nike tag hiding in there. There is the Air, as they're famous for. As you can see, they did a great job on the midsole. The midsole is on point. There is the back of the shoe, and this looks identical to any of the retail versions that I've ever seen of the shoe. You can see on the inside, hidden in there, is the off-white inscription that goes on all the shoes. And again, this is just an excellent, excellent shoe. Very comfortable. Like I said, one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. These are now becoming some of my, favorite shoes in the world to throw on. And I'm a huge Jordan 1 guy. I put custom insoles in all my shoes to make them more comfortable. But these are just so great without them that it's not even needed. So again, the seller is Now Fashion. I'm going to have her link an Instagram. Excellent transaction. I had these shoes literally within 1 week of ordering them and confirming. She's really wonderful, or she or he, I think it's a she, is really wonderful to work with. They're responsive. You just chat with them over WhatsApp. And again, I'm not getting paid for anything. I just bought these, and I like to do sneaker reviews and let people know what's out there from a fashion standpoint. And these are really just a great sneaker. So I wanted to spread the word. So anyone who's ever been interested in these sneakers knows that there's a fantastic option out there. Very simple to handle from a transactional standpoint, and just outstanding. So if you love these shoes, just go out there and buy it. And again, if you like this episode, I'm trying to keep these nice and quick. Do me a favor, like the button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to try to put out more great content for you.